Good morning, this is Calamity calling, and today I'm playing 9 PM. I'm a lab assistant, but I've been trapped, or closed in, or some sort. And things are starting to go wrong, but my decisions directly affect what happens to myself and my fellow employees. Let's see how many people get killed, because I got distracted. Start, please. Choose your fighter! Bobby Man? Janitor Gary? Okay, other options? Is that my only... Okay. Would love to just watch bingo every day. Not paid enough. Still uses Walkmans and thinks they're groovy. Gary! It's 9 PM on a Friday, and you are annoyed. You could have been at home watching bingo for about 30 minutes already, but you had to come clean up after Steve, your good-for-nothing co-worker. Bloody Steve. Where the heck is he anyway? He's probably just made a mess and left like he always does. God damn it, Steve. Bloody Steve. Can't trust Steve. As you walk back to your office, the lab is empty and quiet, but not unusually so. You pull out your ancient Walkman and are just about to turn it on as you hear a low growling sound. Stray or something. Is there a stray that found its way into the building? Maybe you should go look. Nope. Absolutely should not go look. But do you know what this really reminds me of? There is a film, and I forget what it is. If someone knows the name of it, please do comment. Where this guy, the janitor, and he's got a lot of curly hair. He's got his headphones on, and I think it's a Katy Perry song or something, and he's cleaning up, like, with his broom and stuff, and he's just, like, strutting down, full on, like, belting it out. And it's the start, I think, of some kind of zombie movie or something, but this is that scene. Just picture that he's got a full head of hair under that hat, and he's, like, rocking it out. Or maybe it was nothing. You don't hear anything right now. And honestly, you really, really want to be done for today. Fine, I'll go investigate. You carefully step out into the main hallway, trying to make as little sound as possible. At the end near the bathrooms, you see a tall, kind of lanky figure. Wait a second, is that... Christ, it is Steve, that damn idiot. What the hell is he doing here? Steve doesn't seem to appreciate your tone of voice all that much. He starts groaning and whining and drooling all over the floor. Okay, something is not right with Steve. You start to wonder if he smoked weed in the bathroom again. Last time he did it, he threw up and you had to take him to the ER. Even had to pay the damn bill for him because he said he was broke. Come to think of it, did Steve ever pay you back for that? He said he would, but suddenly turns around and growls right at you, interrupting your train of thought. Oh god damn it, Steve's turned into a zombie. I love the level of expression in his moustache. Kinda want to demand it for my money back, but I feel like he's not very sensible right now, so here with me, mop! Ah! Thinking about it now is a little weird, but you've dreamed of giving him a slap with the mop for a while, although you pictured him alive and not trying to get a bite out of you. Poor Steve. Maybe you shouldn't have yelled at him when he knocked over your toolkit yesterday. No, actually, that was warranted. He's being an idiot, and you told him to watch out. Several times. Hey Steve, you think I was too hard on you yesterday? You ask. Steve just stares at you open mouthed. No hard feelings, it seems. You give him a friendly nod. He tries to bite you again, but he can't do anything with the mop keeping him at bay. Good. Now what? Do a ninja kickflip! A ninja kickflip, what are you, a Street Fighter from the 90s? No, you're not, and it was a really bad idea. You fall down and break your neck. Zombie Steve stares at you blankly, probably surprised at how stupid this was. Doesn't even try to eat you. Pretty embarrassing way to go out. Think about it. Vision turns black. Oh, Gary ending 2 out of 10. Fun, I died. Choose your fighter. Oh, I don't get a choice. Unpaid intern Katia. It's 9 PM on a Friday and you've just awoken from your accidental nap in the break room. How embarrassing. Why did no one wake you up? In fact, where is everyone? Ah, wait a second. 9 PM already. They didn't leave you here, did they? Oh my god, they totally did. And the door to the break room is locked. I'm not trying to kick anything down in a dress that short. Help! There's no answer. Only growling? An animal maybe? Some kind of dog? Why would they let dogs into the labs? Suddenly something rams the door from the other side. You jump back in shock and see a man burst through, foaming at the mouth. Wait, you know that guy, isn't it Steve the janitor? He's not at all good at his job, but he always greets you with a smile and you've grown to appreciate him. He now looks straight out of a zombie film. You squeak as Steve comes closer and closer, his hands outstretched, reaching for you like a horror movie. "Stop it!" you shout, but he doesn't seem to understand you. He's probably trying to... eat you! Throw a chair at him and run! "I'm too young to die!" you scream as you grab the nearest chair. "And I don't want my parents to have to pay my stupid student loans!" You throw a chair at Steve as hard as you can and storm out of the break room. Running, it turns out, isn't all that easy with high heels on, but you can't stop, not until you outrun Steve. Maybe you should have closed the door to the break room. You turn a corner and almost run into a wall. This is the end of the hallway. You cast a nervous look back, but it doesn't look like Steve is following you anymore. Still, you can't just turn and go back, can you? What a mess. You should have never started working here. This whole lab is a bad news. Alright, enough self-pitying. There's 2 doors you can go through to get out of here. You put your ear against each door and listen. One has pittering sounds coming behind it. The other one is just dead quiet. Both seem kind of suspicious, honestly. Pittering sounds! It's risky, but as soon as you enter, you sigh, a big sigh of relief. The pittering was coming from a fat little raccoon, munching on something it found under one of the... Ah, no, zombie raccoon! Hey, don't eat that! Who knows what it could do to you? The raccoon stares at you. It seems weirdly intelligent, like it understood perfectly. It squeaks and runs away down the hallway. Strange little critter. Suddenly you hear a long, low growling sound. Wait a minute, you know that voice. Is that... It's her, Supervisor Jenna. Supervisor Jenna, who never thanks you for bringing her coffee. Supervisor Jenna, who made you mop the floor on your first day instead of showing you around the lab. Supervisor Jenna, who made you cry, then told her co-workers at lunch within your earshot. Supervisor Jenna, zombified. Well, Jenna, you're about to get some comeuppance right about now. Looks like karma has finally caught up to her. You know you have to escape her, but the temptation is strong. Now that she can't fire you, should you tell her a few choice words? I'm just going to move my little window. Because I feel like I'm less in the way down here. Stay strong! Escape! You have to stay strong and alive. Even though you have a whole lot to say to Supervisor Jenna, you turn and book it out at the next door. You can hear her footsteps behind you as she starts chasing you. Are zombies supposed to be this fast? I've had a discussion about this with some of my friends, that actually zombies would be slow and like, you know, kind of thing. They would be fast and strong as hell. Like, they might not necessarily be smart because that cognitive function might not be working, but they'll be strong and they'll be fast. Because if you think about it, the only thing that stops us from going our full strength at anything is pain receptors. You take out that function. Can you imagine how fast you could run? Can you imagine, like, the only thing that would stop you running, arguably, because they don't need fuel either, I don't think, like food, is literally if their legs wear out. But then they'll still keep trying because, you know, primal instinct is to eat. Whatever, no time to think. You round the corner, immediately notice the open door to the 2nd floor bathrooms. Hey, maybe you can hide in here. If you close the door, Supervisor Jenna will run past you and you can safely search for another way out. I'm proud of your idea. You quickly slip through the door and lock it behind you before Jenna can catch up. You're lucky you notice this door. Come to think of it, why was this even open in the first place? Hey, wait a second, isn't that Steve by the stalls and next to him a corpse that looks like a broken neck? You frantically try to open the door, but it jams and won't move an inch. Ah, man, this sucks, you say to Steve. Sadly, he isn't very empathetic. Ah, damn. Play again. Yes. I have an idea. Come on, Gary. We've got plans. I'm going to fast forward the bits I already read. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, balls. As you put your supplies away, you hear growling again, louder this time. Very loud, actually. It could be a raccoon that found its way into the lab somehow, but the sounds of it could be a really big and aggressive raccoon with a weirdly deep voice. Oh, it's probably not a raccoon at all. Screw it, just leave the lab. No reason to fight with whatever not raccoon thing it is, you're just going to head home and watch bingo. You closely watch the supply closet as you head down the hallway towards the elevator. As you press the button to go down though, nothing happens. They don't light up and there's no number indicating which floor it is. Not even a quiet rumbling of the elevator signalling it's moving can be heard. Weird. What's even weirder is a small noise coming from inside the thing. It sounds like scratching. You're not easily frightened, but even you must admit there's been a lot of, let's say, unusual noises in the lab today. You stare at the closed doors of the elevator, unsure. Scratching quiet down a little. Suddenly, the button you press lights up and you hear the elevator moving down towards your floor. Take the elevator? The The elevator doors open and you step in. You see someone's already inside. They look strange, kind of spaced out. Hurt yourself there, huh? You say with a glance at their bloodied hands. They don't answer. You shrug and press the button for your floor. They step closer, breathing heavily. Hey, would you mind? You say, slightly annoyed. Some people, you think. Uh-oh. Your annoyance increases as they get even closer to you and start growling like a rabid animal. Now that's pretty bad manners on their part. You've had enough. Alright, listen here, buddy. They grab you and bite you in your face. You don't finish your sentence. Poor Gary. He dies in 10 different ways. Well, I guess 9. Come on, Katia. I did try and make her live last time. Like, I promise, I did. I didn't, like, off her on purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna... You're too weak to kick it down. Also, wouldn't this be destruction of private property? You don't have enough money to replace it if it gets broken and beyond repair. And you still have a ton of student loans to pay. No, it's got to be another way. Ooh, I can't climb out the window. Try picking the lock with the hairpin. You crouch down with your hairpin and start picking the lock. It can't be that hard, can it? On TV it seems to be over pretty quickly. So you're still moving the hairpin around. You hear someone on the other side of the door. Has help arrived already? Hello? You call out cautiously. This bit I've seen. Communicate with you, just because, you know, I want to try all the options. Maybe if you try to speak a little slower, you tell him trying to be helpful. Steve? Steve opens his mouth, baring his teeth, and you manage to jump back at the last second before he can sink them into your flesh. Geez, that's really not the way to treat someone who's trying to help. Wait a second, is Steve a zombie? I'm too young to die! You scream as you grab the nearest chair. Okay, so this bit I have read. Take the door without any sounds? Deadly quiet seems to be a better option at first, but now you realise why. A group of men in suits are sitting on the floor, all viciously feeding on the body of another unpaid intern. Now, if that isn't a metaphor. They stop when they notice you, hungry eyes glaring in your direction. Coffee, gentlemen? There's a joke here somewhere, you think as they start tearing you apart. Something about subordinates in the modern work environment. Called it! You want to tell them, but you're not sure they'd appreciate it. Bummer. I died. Okay, I have an idea for him now. Play again. Yes. Come on, Gary. You can do this, Gary. I love the sound effects. Right, investigate. Wait for him to notice you. Sure has some balls, that guy. After leaving you to clean up alone, he should be crying and apologising, not acting like you've done him wrong somehow. Steve, you say sternly. What the hell is up with you? Are you just being an a-hole on purpose or what? Okay, this bit I have read. That bit I've read. Oh god damn it, he's a zombie. Hit him with your mop. Press that last time. Ram it into his mouth. You cringe a little at this idea. Even Steve isn't annoying enough to warrant such treatment. But the real Steve isn't here anymore, is he? What? Don't get sentimental now, old man. Steve growls in surprise, but as you shove the mop far back into his throat, the growling stops. He stumbles back into the bathroom and you close the door in front of him, locking it with your janitor key. You're safe for now. With Steve now locked away, you have to escape this place somehow. There's probably a lot more zombies running about. You tense up when you suddenly hear footsteps once more, but the young woman running around the corner clearly isn't a zombie. She looks disheveled and is clutching 2 big binders to her chest. Ah, wait, you know who she is, one of the unpaid interns, Kathy or Kelly or something. Steve was kind of into her, if you remember. She's after me, she yells as soon as she notices you. Help me! You've no idea who she is, but you suppose you have to do something. Mop as a weapon. Take this! She stares at you like you've gone crazy, so you quickly add, aim for the head! She still seems a little confused, but you just pat her on the shoulder. She'll do well. She disappears down the hallway, mop in hand. You take a quick look around. Which way will you go? Back exit. Back exit it is. Thankfully, it seems to be open, if not fully. There's something weird blocking the way. A body? Need your help, you ask? No ask. No answer. Then you notice a small animal sitting next to the body. It's a pretty fat raccoon and it's staring at you unblinking. Wait, animals can be zombies as well? Hey, you didn't bite that fella or something, did you? You asked the raccoon. It lifts its tiny weird raccoon hands as if to say, what if I did? Not very reassuring. Suddenly the raccoon gets up and starts walking towards the exit. It stops halfway to look back at you. Does it want you to follow? Yeah, the raccoon's probably right. You can't believe you said that sentence in your head. Too much weird stuff is happening today. You're not risking it in front of the exit. Both you and the raccoon step outside and escape into sweet, sweet freedom. Finally, now you just need to get home and then you can watch Bingo in peace. You hope Bingo still exists in the apocalypse. The raccoon tugs at your overalls. Its beady eyes seem very big. You can't come with me, buddy. I don't think it's legal to keep you as a pet. The raccoon gives you a look that says, it's the goddamn apocalypse, dude. What do you think, you'll get arrested? The raccoon is right. Alright then, I'll call you Steve. Ah, yeah, I survived. Aw, he's my pet now. Choose your fighter! I'm gonna get Cartier to survive this time. I'm gonna do it. First I'm gonna have the bean juice. Going past things that, try to kick it down. Hairpin. Throw a chair and run. Take the door with the pittering. And then that's the raccoon. Supervisor Jenna. Stay strong, escape. See, one of the janitors you think. He doesn't seem zombified, but you can never be quite sure. She's after me, help! Aim for the head! You start running again. You don't really trust this Bob to help you against Jenna. Wait. This time, I'm going to pick a different reaction when I see her. Thank you so much, she says. You feel a little cool, like a cool action hero. It's my duty to help you, inform her, which is technically true. Only you normally say that after unclogging your toilet next to the officers. She smiles at you. Good luck then, mister, she says. You only nod stoically, upkeeping the action hero persona, but you do feel pleased. Oh, helping people is almost as good as watching Bingo. She disappears down the hallway and you take a quick look. To the back exit! And then this is the raccoon. You want it to follow? Follow! I'm out. Okay, I got him out, and now I want to see if I can get her out. Now let's get out of here. Supervisor Jenna is vicious. Ah, I wanted another ending. Do you know what now? I'm happy with that ending. They both survived as far as I'm concerned. I'm ending this one here, and I hope you have a very lovely day. The link, as always, if you want to play this, will be in the description bar. So, most importantly of all, you do you.